He's just checking them all out. Oh, careful, don't smash them. Don't smash them. Don't do that. Don't smash them.
Be gentle.
Yeah, they'll crumble all to pieces. Who's that?
Papa Fish.
Yeah, Papa Bruce.
Papa Fish.
He didn't hear you. Did you say hi to him yet?
Hello.
I don't know what you said.
Hi.
He's blowing you a kiss. Wow.
Good morning, friends. Today is Monday, July 26th, and I can't see. Why is it when you go to the eye doctor, you leave and you can't see? Anyway, my eyes are dilated and everything's blurry, but my eye doctor is across town and right by the Hobby Lobby, so I'm not a fool. I'm stopping in Hobby Lobby. I think I deserve it. Yeah, so they put contacts in because I want the option of having contacts, but they're bugging my eyes too much. And plus, she said with your eyes dilated for the next few hours, you're not going to be able to see very well with your contacts. So I got my truck and spent about 10 minutes trying to get the contacts out because, anyway, I'm just going to stick with my glasses until this whole dilation thing's done. But anyways, I'm going in the Hobby Lobby and I hope I find some good stuff. I mean, have you ever went to a Hobby Lobby and walked out with nothing? Not me. Not this girl. All right, guys. See ya. Here is partial haul from Hobby Lobby today. All of these items are for finishing my needlework pieces, whether it's punch needle or cross stitch. I think this piece is really cute. I'll take that white ribbon off it. It's got an easel. I'll just have it stand, but whoops, you aren't even looking at it. But wouldn't that be cute with a little cross stitch piece on there or a little punch needle on there? This, I love the checkerboard side, so obviously this will all be covered. I want to design like some coordinating, I don't know, fall or Halloween that would go on these. These are nice little things for finishing. This teeny tiny frame I thought was so cute. Maybe do something like 3 little punch needle or something that would go on there. Here's the cotton for finishing. This would be super cute with a piece over it, whether it's punch needle or cross stitch. Same with these two here. Cute little frame. I don't know why they didn't center that. I will be taking that off and moving it over. That's just annoying. I don't have OCD. I just think things should be centered. And then that would be cute with a piece inside of it. I think this would be adorable. I'm going to take this part off and then put a fall piece on there. Got some ribbon and some like orange jute. These I thought were cute. Pumpkins, harvest, fall, and the other one says grateful, thankful, blessed. This, you can take these apart and use them where you need to. I don't like these that well because that happens to them. You just have to be careful with them. And then this, I'm gonna paint this. I was gonna back off, but anyway, paint this wire thing. I got some cute things to go inside of it, and then put either punch needle or cross stitch on the front of this wire piece. So anyway, that's what I do when I go to Hobby Lobby. I just look for things that would be good for finishing my needlework, because everything has to be fully finished now. I didn't used to do that, but when I started FlossTube, oh, and this tree, isn't that awesome? So paint that tree, and everything I bought was 40 or 50% off. All the fall stuff was 40%. And then like all the wall decor like that, I think that was all. That was 50% off. But I bought some things for the house too that were 50% off. So yeah, never go to Hobby Lobby and pay full price. Just always wait until 40 or 50% off. But this piece I thought was really cute. I think it'd be neat with a triangle shape cross stitch or punch needle. I don't know what yet, something cute and Christmassy. So I think that's a pretty decent haul, y'all. Are you kidding me? This is a girl's dream come true. I'm totally getting that. And that. Whenever I went to go to hang something, I never have any nails. Look, you guys. Look at this. This little hand drill. I want it all. I want it all. Look at Fiskars. You have outdone yourself. I want that too. I want that. These are cool. These are cool. Look at all these things, guys. Okay, y'all. See those purple flowers? There's a whole bunch over here. Those are, I think those are like a product of the ones I have growing in my flower bed. Look at that. Not one beetle on those. None. They're on both sides of the road. Here and over here. I don't know, you can't really see them, but anyway, no beetles on them. No beetles on them. But I tell you what, oh shoot, there's a bunch of them. I can't really see them, but anyway. But you know what? I'm just about to go home here, and I'll just show you. I'll just show you what I got going on at my house. It's ridiculous. And so we can't figure it out. Why do they want the ones that are in my flower bed, but they don't bother those ones? Hold on, y'all. We're just about there. I have to go out every single day with soapy water to get the beetles off those. So here's mine. Here's mine. See the beetles? See them flying all over? I don't know if you can even see them. Well, they know now when I get near the plant, they start flying off. Look at them all. There. Yeah, they're flying all over the plant. So yeah, I don't quite understand why they're on my plant. See, they fly off when they see me coming. Any whoosy whatsies, any ideas why that is? Let me know. Okay, guys, I'm on the way to Kevin's band, or to Kevin's concert. The Shout tribute band, Beatles tribute band. So, anyways, I'm at the Clio Amphitheater, and they've done this show several times. Never has it been this busy and packed. I had to park way the flip out there, like really far away. So anyways, I'm heading in now. I'll do some recording for you. See you soon. Guys, I just got done with Whatcha Paint Wednesday, so I wanted to talk to you for a minute about what I was talking about in last Creatube, where it was during Teresa's Tidbits, and I was talking about, oh, hold on, let me turn my air off, because it's so loud. Huh. Ah. Oh, crap. I didn't catch it in time. Anyways, hopefully it'll shut off quick. But I was talking about, you know, playing in your art journal and experimenting with tools and techniques and color, and it's just a place to experiment and not worry about the outcome, because that's how you'll grow, that's how you'll find your style, all of those things. And I was talking about, instead of working in a sketchbook where let me just turn my camera around and I'll explain it that way. Okay. So this is an art journal that is obviously pages and it folds. Well, look at this one. Look how bad it cracked. So that's one bummer about using this kind of an art journal. These kind of journals I think would actually be better to use for drawings and sketching instead of layering of paper. So I'm probably going to finish this journal out because I have to actually glue pages together in order to make them thick enough to work with layering. Does that make sense? So this is all, you know, layers of paper, layers of paint. I've got stickers on there, and all of these things make the pages very thick. And so then if I find something in here that I like and I want to make a print out of it, I have to fiddle fart around in Photoshop to get that line out. Okay, so there's not that many pages done in this book. So I'm just gonna, from here on out, use it for sketching and drawing. It's kind of a craft paper, so it's not like good really for watercolor or anything, but I don't want to abandon this whole book. Okay. Not to mention, look at how the binding's coming apart because I am making my pages so thick, and I've actually removed a ton of pages in the back here. A lot of pages. But anyways, so what I'm saying is, instead of using this kind of an art journal for collage work, instead use something like this. Whoopsie. This is Dick Blick's watercolor with the spiral, which I like, so you can open it all the way. This is an 11 by 15, which is a nice size. Okay, so then it's watercolor paper, but who cares? I've painted an acrylic on there. This is also done with acrylic. And then there's another one. This is all collage and acrylic, so it works well. And that way, if I decided, you know, oh, I want to make a print out of this bird one, the other two are my grandchildren, so I won't be making prints out of those. But if I wanted to make a print out of this, I can scan this and do that. But again, because it's in a pad, it's inexpensive, it's a place to play and create. Now, having said that, I also mentioned in my last Creatube video that I want to have like jumping off points for y'all with my angels and my whimsy chicks. There was one in here. Let me find it. I thought I showed all these. Okay, so this is actually an art print. As you can see, maybe you can see right here is where the print ended. And I painted over it. I added all these flowers in her hair and I put her into this scenery. Okay. Well, I want to do that. I want to offer prints for you guys to have a jumping off point for creating. Okay. So for instance, now what I will do when you purchase, they'll be PDF downloads. You will print them yourself. You're going to want to print them on a decent stock. You're not going to want to use regular copy paper, but get a little bit thicker paper. When you get it, all the background will have been photoshopped out. And what you'll do is you'll cut that out. You'll cut all the way around so that you just have her. Then you'll place her on your page. And I'm going to videotape myself doing this so that if you want to create them as well, you will have this to start with, and then you can watch me and copy me. So I might put her up here. I might put her here, and what I would do is I would draw the rest of her wings on. I would draw the rest of her body. I might have her arm coming out here, and she could be holding a bird, or she could be holding a little house or something. But what I thought I would do is I'll probably find a quote or a scripture, and then that will give me an idea of what my theme is, and it will help me to figure out what I want this angel to be doing. I could also, if you guys wanted, if you printed this off, you could say, well, I'm just going to cut the wings off so that it's not an angel and it's just a girl. Another thing you could do is you could have her way up here. Finish her wings, have her body come down real long. You know, you can do some cool things. So that is what I plan on doing, so that if you want to create some of these things, you'll have an opportunity to purchase the PDFs and create your very own fun little art pieces. I hope you're excited about that, because I am. See you guys later. It's Friday. It's Friday. And I'm so happy. I don't know why. I work Saturdays anyway. But I just wanted to pop on here and say hi. Show you some of my pretty flowers. The lilies are about done. I love these little orange zinnias. And I love those zinnias. Zinnias, whatever. Aren't they cute though? Almost fall looking, like mums. So I'm heading to the studio. Let's just chit chat with you for a minute. It's been a really great week, busy week. And of course, you know, that to-do list, as many as I mark off, I add to it. So that's good though. It's good to have stuff to do. And anyways, today is only going to get like 69 degrees. It's been in the upper 80s and like 1,000% humidity. So we've been staying indoors a lot, but today is gorgeous. Look at that sky. So pretty. So it feels fabulous today. And it's gonna feel this way pretty much all next week. Like the high is gonna be 80. No more than that. So perfect summery days. All right, guys. Look at Teeny strutting along. Okay. All right, so today's Friday. I have another week before I edit and upload my Creatube. So hopefully I'll have a lot to share with y'all. Peace out. What's up, bubs? No. Stay down. No. Get down. No, get down. Get down, baby. Get down. Do you need to go outside? Okay. Hey guys, I got some haul. Went to Joann Fabric. So I'm painting her. And I'm getting way too tight. I started out tight. If you start your painting out tight, it's just hard to then get loose. So what I plan on doing is doing some washes and some drips and just caking on some paint and creating some texture. And so this is just a base coat. I'm going to consider just a base coat. So, but I want to keep it in earth tones, you know, creams, browns, a little bit of clay red, that kind of thing. And I bought most of this is new. Some of it I had, like this, I didn't buy. You can't, I wish I could buy golden paints at Joann, but I can't. So all these craft paints are just fun to use because you don't have to worry about mixing color, and you can mix gray, black, or white, or a cream with any of these and get a nice variation of color. The other ones I bought that I'm actually really excited to try, I don't know if I'll like them, but isn't that cool for like, just like if you wanted to make it look like she was in a haze of sparkles, or even just use it on the crown, or the halo, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. So I bought that, is pretty large. This is much smaller. And then I bought that, which is smaller. I bought this one. Isn't that metallic gorgeous? And then I bought this one. So I'm always looking for metallics that might be a variation of the metallics that I already have. So I'm always collecting metallics. So that is my haul for the painting that I'm working on. And then I found a bag that I had with these paints in it. Hello, like didn't even know I had this. You know, I like to use teal a lot in my shadowing and stuff. So those are some beautiful colors. And then I got these, which I think are awesome. Yeah, these go right on those 2-ounce bottles, and you can write with them, make nice lines. Yeah, so cool. And then I bought these. Have you ever mixed up some paint and then like you don't want to throw it away, but you know it's going to dry out? So I love these little containers. And I love that they have, you know, these different sizes. 2 rows of these small ones, 2 rows of the medium, and then these larger ones. So I got those. I also got this. And I actually used it today. They're just nails, no big deal. But I'm always looking for nails to hang paintings. But I got that. Isn't that awesome? So you put the nail in there. And you hold this where you want it to be pounded in. Use your hammer, and you don't have to worry about hitting your fingers. Matter of fact, I used it. Kevin's gonna kill me. I used it on this door because I'm going to hang. So I'm gonna hang. Look at her on that door. How freaking cool does that look? I love it. But I know it's gonna make noise. It could possibly fall off. You know what I mean? Let me back off here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get, what do you call it? Well, I'm gotta go to Joann today, or probably tomorrow actually, and get, what do you call it? Anyways, something, it sticks to the door, and then it's got Velcro. The other piece sticks to the back of her, and it Velcros together, and it will hold it tight so that it won't move. Whatever that stuff's called. I gotta get some of that. Yeah, this door, when we built the not built the studio, but well, I guess you could say built it. That's a story for another time, but I never painted the door, so this door actually needs to be painted. What color? I don't know, but that's for another day. All right, peace out. Dadgummit. Today is beautiful. Like, as you can see, it's not sunny. It's cloudy, breezy, and like 75. Perfect for working in the flower bed. I was out there weeding, pulling weeds around the rocks and stuff, and it got really windy, and now it's raining. Hopefully it's just a cloud, because I really need to get this stuff done. We are gone this coming weekend for our Friends Weekend that we do every year. We've been doing it for probably 15 or 20 years now. Every first weekend of August, we spend the weekend together on the lake, and it's just so much fun. So I won't be able to work on it next weekend, and during the week, nope, I don't have time during the week. That's a pretty shot. So anyway, guys, look at that wind. Yeah, the sky looks a little dark, so I might be done with my gardening for the day, which really stinks. Oh, and get this. My friend Amy texted me and said, hey, Roger and I are going to see James Browne opening up for James Taylor. She said, we have 2 extra tickets. Do you and Kevin want to go with us? The problem is, it's an outdoor venue. Well, they have a pavilion, but our seats are lawn seats. So hopefully this is just a storm passing through. And it's beautiful tonight. Because I've never seen them in concert, and it will be so awesome because I love James Taylor so much. Jackson Browne, I love him too, but James Taylor is my fave. So yeah, that just was spur of the moment. We just found out like 20 minutes ago. And we have 4 hours before we leave. Actually 3.5. So yay! I haven't been to a concert since You Know What started in 2020. So super happy about that. I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday, and I hope you're having beautiful weather where you're at. Peace out.
Never want to understand. I had done all that I could. See these people in my blood. You must have me if you got them eyes. Tell me when it's wrong. Without why to leave it open for so long. I've been waiting a day never goes around. I'll go home and lay my body down. When the other light comes through, I'll get rid of all. I'll say it again. I wanna know what pain that came with the chains that the love would bring. Well, they're only the fit for me.
Is not acting up. For those of you who don't know, the Diet Coke thing is forbidden because I'm not supposed to drink carbonated beverages because I had a kidney stone or several kidney stones.
I'm getting ready for my first CW Live Session 6 class tonight. We are painting a Halloween painting on a 16 by 16 cradled board. So in preparation, what I need to do is paint. Hold on one second. Nice piece of cardboard. I like nice pieces of cardboard for packing original paintings and things, so I keep those. Alright guys, here we go. Gonna paint that black. So I thought while I was painting this, I would just have a little talky talk with you all. About what? I don't really know. I didn't like really plan on anything. So y'all know from my last Creatube the craziness that's going on here in the studio. Designing a fabric line. I had a bunch of stuff to do for CW Live because whenever we start a new session, you know, I have to go through the Facebook group and I have to see who's paid and who hasn't, and those that hadn't paid, I have to delete them from the group, which always breaks my heart. If you don't know what CW Live is, I have a link in the description box below where you can check it out, but it's basically you pay for 3 months of online painting classes that I hold live in a private Facebook group. You come away with 6 projects. Anyways, I'm not going to go into detail because you can learn about it. I made a nice video not too long ago. These are all these other things like that I've been doing on top of everything else, but you know, I wanted to promote CW Live, so I made a nice promo video, you know, film it, edit it, all the jazz. And then I had to make another promo video for the Garden of Quilts, where I'm going to be teaching in Lehigh, Utah. I'll be teaching a watercolor class and a beginner cross stitch class in September, on September 18th. And Riley Blake Designs, which is the fabric company that I designed for, said that they had 3 blitz days where they want you to blitz your social media with information, you know, tell people that you're painting, that you're teaching, and promote your classes and stuff like that, and you know, promote the event. So I was out of town when I was at the Silver Needle retreat when I got the email with all the dates of the, you know, doing the black. Well, I was at the retreat. There's no way I could do that. I was, you know, busy every single day I was there. But the second date that they wanted that everyone to do a blitz. I think they call it social media blitz. But anyway, the second date was today, August 3rd. So yesterday I worked on creating my video, like a less than 2-minute video advertisement giving a plug to the Garden of Quilts and my classes. So I did that yesterday. And then today I have 2 samplers that I have to cut fabric for and get sent out to model stitchers. Prep for class tonight. After I paint this black and let it dry, I have to trace. Whoa! I was just thinking how good I was doing not getting the paint on the back, and then I just did it. Anyway, then I got to trace the image onto this. Oh, also yesterday I painted the watercolor that I'm going to be teaching when I'm at the Garden of Quilts. So I'm teaching a watercolor class. Well, I had to get that painting done so I could take a little excerpt from the video and put it in my promo video. So I got that done. That way too, you know, people want to see what they're going to be painting, so now they can, you know, I have that to share. So yeah, I did a painting yesterday. I'll show it to you as soon as I'm done painting the rest of this black. So yeah, always stuff going on in the studio. Always stuff, all good stuff. I mean, if you're in your studio and nothing's going on, that is not a good thing. I will tell you this though, next summer I am not doing any retreats in the summer anymore, as a guest designer anyway. If I have to go to one. No, I can't. I'm not doing that because my mom and Jerry are here for the summer and I just need to be here. The Needlework Expo is coming up the end of August, so I got a lot of prep to do for that, as well as, you know, all the prep to do for the Garden of Quilts event coming up in September. So I put way too much pressure on myself this year to do, I said yes to everything, and I can't do that anymore because it's too much. I can't deal with so many deadlines and events while my mom and Jerry are here, and it's just too much. It's way too much. And I wasn't, you know, thinking about it when I was invited to do these things. I was just excited about the opportunity, so of course I said yes. These are all good things. I'm not disappointed that I'm doing them. I'm happy that I'm doing them or have done them, but it's just lesson learned. I can't do stuff like that in the summer anymore. So I will show you, my battery's about to die, so I'll show you real quick what I painted yesterday. This is the painting that we are going to do in watercolor at the Garden of Quilts event in September 18th at Thanksgiving Point in Lehigh, Utah. So if you live in the area and you want to paint with me, or you love quilts, and there's tons of other classes as well. If you want to learn cross stitch, I'm going to be there teaching cross stitch. There's just a lot going on, and that place is gorgeous. So I'll put a link below also where you can go and look at that video, that little promo video, where I show tons of pictures of past, like the past event that they had. It's just a beautiful place, and then with all the quilts hanging out in the gardens, it's just stunning. So yeah, this is what I did yesterday. All right, guys, got my piece done. So I'm going to make a painting with this beautiful girl. I'm not sure which direction I'm going to go here. Let's see what I'm doing here. Maybe I'll do it on this page. I'll do it on this page because I already have the one behind it covered in plastic, and I do that to protect. I don't really know what's happening. Whatever. Okay, so if I did her like this, I want to have her arm coming out. But if I did her this way, I could have her full body. She could be like tall. I think I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just take all this background out. Because I don't want like just a big square, or I should say rectangle. So I'm gonna leave that part. I think I'm going to have her down a little bit. Right about there. So I'm going to Mod Podge that on. Maybe. Oh, I rearranged everything on my table yesterday for CW Live, and now I can't find my stuff. Ugh, sorry guys. I am so tired this morning. I went to bed around 10:30. I don't know. When I Mod Podge, I usually use old brushes that are kind of wasted. I'm going to cover the entire back. It's okay to get it on your paper. So I'm going into this like I do most of my paintings. Just like not with a real major plan as far as color or whatever. I usually like to just work and make decisions as I go as to what color and what I'm gonna do. So then I put Mod Podge on my paper as well. Stuff's falling behind me. I like it when the wings go off the edge. So by the time I draw the rest of the wing on that side, it will be going off the edge. Now, we're going to go over top with the Mod Podge as well. Be sure to get Mod Podge all up in those wings, all up in your edges. And then use your finger to smooth out and get out any air bubbles that might be underneath. Perfect. Now I just have to let this dry. Make sure your edges are pressed down. Did you get there? Did you go to PayPal? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover this with scrapbook papers, her dress. And then we will paint, and then we can either add stickers or other pictures of flowers from scrapbook paper or pictures from the internet or whatever you want to do to add photos, to add flowers to your background. I might end up putting some scripture in here, or at least just maybe a word or something like that for her. So I'm going to go gather the rest of the things I need to, and then I'll go over all the items that I collect and show you what I'm going to do with them. My favorite new lunch. This is 2 slices of provolone cheese. I took it off the heat to let it cool a little bit so I could flip it. Then you take a spoonful of this. This is tuna with a little bit of mayo. You don't want it too much mayo. You want it kind of dry. Add a little bit of red onion and some jalapeno if you like it spicy. Mix that up. And you're going to fill, I don't know, maybe 2 tablespoons. After you flip it, you're going to put 2 tablespoons on there. Fold it in half like a little taco. And it's a perfect low-carb snack or lunch. By the way, I have a new stove on order. It's supposed to be here sometime in July. Still not here. I cannot wait to get my new stove. Okay, so here we go. Flip it over. Whoa. It's really hard to do things with one hand. Let that cook for a little bit. I probably could have let that cook a little bit longer to get more brown, but I'm anxious to try it. Look at that yumminess. Alright, so when it's done, put it on a paper towel. Kind of smash it to get as much of the fat and grease out as you can. Let it cool, and you're ready to eat. Excuse me. 1 can of tuna would probably make 5 or 6 of those little sandwiches. You could also use canned chicken if you prefer over tuna. So yeah, and you know, I added onion. The recipe that I saw, she didn't have anything in it other than just mayo and tuna. But I think adding onion and the jalapeno is so good. But yeah, you can duff it up any way you want, long as you don't, I don't think you'd want tomatoes in there because then the liquid, I think it'd be too runny. But anyways, enjoy.
Delicious.
The other thing I made today is, guess what that is? That is 3 organic lemons and 3 organic grapefruit. And you wash them with spring water and distilled vinegar, scrub them down real good, and then you rinse them off real good, and then take all the rind off the lemon and the grapefruit, put it in a pot, fill it with spring water till it covers, and then bring it to a boil. Then put it on simmer for 2 to 3 hours. Then you're going to take all the rind out, so I guess put it through a strainer. The liquid, if you take a tablespoon of that a day, it has so many healthy properties. I will list them somewhere for you. And then it can store up in the fridge for up to 6 months. So yeah, a tablespoon a day keeps the doctor away. Hey friends, I just want to wrap up this Creatube. I had planned on finishing the angel painting in my journal. God, I can't even form words. I had planned on finishing that and then having that be part of this Creatube. However, I became very ill last week and I had about 5 days off. So I did not get that finished, and I didn't want to prolong this Creatube any longer than it already has been. So I, in the next couple weeks, will obviously have that painting done, as well as some other things I'm working on or going to be working on. So anyways, I just wanted to wrap up this Creatube by saying, number one, I don't have Teresa's tidbits this time. My apologies. I just, like I said, being sick really threw me for a loop, and it's just, I just didn't have time to get all the things done that I wanted for this Creatube. So anyway, I hope you guys understand, and we will see you in the next one. All right, thanks.